One of the greatest challenges that we will have to keep in mind whenever we think about the things that are going on in our life is everything that God does in our life is always for His glory. So, I typically have two, for those that are familiar with, the ministry pages. I typically have two Bible study sessions that goes on. I have my daily studies and devotionals that I do personally. And then I also have a Bible study with my children, with my family, in general, at least once a week, at least. And it's so crazy because every time, and I know that God is specifically doing this, every time no matter whether it's with them or with the family or with myself, every time that we're reading, He always points out, no matter what He does in the readings, it's all for His glory. Meaning, He'll do something, whether it's punishment that we're reading about, where He is punishing people, or He's blessed some people. He'll literally end it with, and then you will know that I am the Lord your God, and then you will know that I am God, or then you will know that I am Lord. And that's a constant reminder that you should keep in your life on a regular basis. It doesn't matter, whether you're dealing with weapons forming against you. When God said no weapons formed against you, again, that was all for His glory. When God said when your enemies and your foes come upon you to try to eat up your flesh, they will stumble and fall. It was all for your glory. When He says, though an army would encamp against you, your heart shall not fear, though war shall rise against you, it was all for your glory. When He said, be still and know that I am God, it was all for your glory. When He said, walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffer harm, it was all for your glory. It was all for His glory. When He said that I am the way, the truth, and the life, He said that, and it was all for all for His glory. When He messed around and had the nerve to say, for I know the plans that I have for you, it was all for His glory. I love you and goodbye.